Hey, what's up guys? My name is Caleb and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the 5 common money fallacies that could be ruining your life. Now, in today's world in 2021, it seems like more and more people now than ever are talking about money, and especially millennials. And it seems like a lot of people are forgetting that we live in a consumer's world and people are only focused on ways that they can increase their income, like getting a raise at their job, instead of focusing on all the different ways that they could decrease their spending and fix all of their spending habits. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the 5 different habits that kind of impact people's day-to-day lives, especially millennials. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. I got a new iPad setup here. Let's see if it works. Boom, there we go. We got the middle default bias. Now, for anyone who's ever bought like an Apple product or something, I'm sure you know exactly what this means here. So imagine you're on, apple.com or something, and there is 3 different models of whatever product you're trying to buy. Let's say the iPhone. So then we got, the first one here. I'll actually pull up this version for a sec. So we got this one here. This will be like, the iPhone. Let's call this one the 15. Then this next one, we got the 15 Pro, and then this one we got the Pro Max. So this is all just an example, of course, but kind of what you'll find here is something along these lines. So you'll see like $659, then you'll see like $799, and then you'll see like $999. Now, this is a marketing scheme, and basically what they're trying to do here is get you to buy this center product here. So because you'll look at the first one and be like, oh, well, it doesn't quite have all the things that I want. Usually they'll leave out like one of the major features that everyone's looking for in this model. And then in the other one, you'll be like, oh, well, I don't really want to overspend on this. This has a bunch of features I don't need. It's too big, whatever. So either way, you're going to be more inclined to purchase this middle one. And that's kind of what the middle default bias is because, you might be perfectly fine with this middle or with this first option here. But because of the way it's set up and the way that the website's designed, and you can even picture this in stores and stuff, you're going to be more psychologically inclined to purchase that middle one. So that's kind of that one. So now we got the buy in bulk fallacy. Now let me go back to this screen here. So the buy in bulk fallacy, this is kind of a common thing that you'll see at Costco and stuff like that. But there's other places that you'll see this as well. It makes you think that you're getting a better price per item when you might not even need all the items to begin with. So imagine it's like buy one thing and it's like $5, or you could buy 10 for like $25. So you're getting all of those items for half the price by doing that. But then if you end up not even using half of those items, then you just have spent more money than you normally would have on the one item, plus you've wasted a bunch of product or whatever because you don't end up using it. So, I'll see like people at Costco sometimes, and they're just buying a gang of stuff, and this mostly happens with food, I've realized. You just get the bigger packs because you think it's a better deal, but then you end up not even eating half the food you buy. So, this is, a real common one, and sometimes it's better to buy in bulk. Like when it comes to things like toilet paper and you have a massive family, definitely buy in bulk. Like weigh the pros and cons, but don't just fall for the buy in bulk mindset and think that because you're just getting a better deal on each individual item, that it's always a better deal in the long run. So the next one here is the sunk cost fallacy. Now, basically what this means is you're making an irrational or illogical decision based on a prior investment, whether that be of your money or your time or whatever else. Imagine you have a car and you get brand new tires on it, and say it's like $800 to get the new tires on the car. Like a week later or something, your engine fails and you have to spend like $1,000 to get it fixed. So now in your mind, what's happening is you've already spent $800 on fixing the car or getting the new tires. So now it's very easy for you to justify spending that extra $1,000 to fix your car. Whereas if the $1,000 fix happened to your car before you got the tires, then you might just be like, oh, well, I'll just sell the car, I'll get a new one or something like that. So, and same thing goes with buying like accessories for stuff. So imagine you buy like a brand new bike or something like that. And as soon as you get the bike, it was $500 or something. And then you take it home and you're like, oh, I need all these accessories. And then you throw a bunch of stuff in your Amazon cart. And it turns out the total is like another $250. So you are way more inclined to press the, buy button knowing that you've already spent that $500 on the bike, because it doesn't seem like as much to spend the $250. Whereas like at the end of the day, it's still $250 more than what you originally like planned for. And this works for things beyond money too. So for example, like your time invested. So maybe you've been in a situation where you don't want to leave a job because you've already invested so many years or whatever. Like I've experienced this, I've heard of other people experiencing this, and that's kind of what the fallacy is because you're not making a quite rational or logical decision because you're brainwashing yourself into thinking that you've already invested so much money or time into it that it is more worth it to continue, when in fact if you were only like a month into the job instead of a few years, you might leave immediately. One more example real quick is in the stock market. You know, imagine you pick a bad stock and it's lost you a bunch of money, but then you say to yourself like, oh, I've already lost this much money, might as well hold on to it for longer or buy more instead. So this fallacy can waste you a ton of money in the long term and can waste a ton of your time too. Now, the next one here is the free stuff fallacy. So free stuff is nice, of course, but it can definitely reel you in into spending a lot more money or spending a lot more of your time doing things. So just a quick story here. There was this one time I was at the mall, I was doing some Christmas shopping, and there was that like shoe polishing guy that you always see kind of like in the middle of the mall. And I'm sure these guys are at like damn near every mall. But basically he called me over and he offered to clean my shoes for free and like make them look all nice. I had some like Vans on or something, and they kind of were dirty from skating, whatever. So I just said, screw it, like, you know, sure. And then he asked me if I wanted to do the other one for free. And he was giving me the whole sales pitch the whole time. And I knew in my mind I was not going to buy the product no matter what. I just, you know, was intrigued about it and he offered. So I said, yeah. But then he offers me the product at the end, which was like $85 or something crazy. And I had already told him that I had like no extra money. Like I had budgeted for like very specific gifts. And then at the end of that, when I said like, you know, it's a hard no, like, sorry, he just got like kind of salty towards me and stuff like that. And so this kind of moves into the next point that like when there's free stuff, usually it comes with some sort of expectation from you. And usually like a store is giving you free stuff to try and reel you in. They're trying to get you to buy more products. Another great example of this is on, you know, 7-Eleven, July 11th, when 7-Eleven does like the free Slurpee day. The line could be like 45 minutes long. So like, A, you're already wasting 45 minutes in a line just for like one free thing when, you know, in 45 minutes, minimum wage is like, you know, whatever it is, it's way more than just a couple bucks for a Slurpee. So it can definitely be a vampire to your time. But the other thing is those people that are standing in that line at 7-Eleven, imagine how many of them are buying other things while they're there, like a Snickers bar or like a soda or just little things like that. Had they not had the free Slurpee day and didn't end up in a 7-Eleven, they probably wouldn't have bought those things to begin with. So they're already spending more money than they would have in the first place. Now, my favorite one, the gift card and the coupon fallacy. Oh my. With these ones, they're trying to get you to spend more money than you normally would. That's what people don't realize about this, and especially coupons. So, you know, here's like an example I wrote down. You go to a restaurant with a $50 gift card, you and your friend get a $25 entree each, then you both decide to get expensive alcohol drinks because the entrees are basically free in your mind, so you spend another $12 each on drinks. So now you spent $25 more than you would have if you never had the gift card in the first place, because you feel like you're getting free stuff from the $50 gift card, when in reality, if you never had that gift card to begin with, you probably wouldn't have just randomly gone to the restaurant and bought those two drinks. So, you know, there's a good example. So my biggest recommendation here is if you have a gift card, obviously go spend it immediately because it's not cash. It has no real value beyond it being on the gift card, but try to budget for stuff that fits within the limits of the gift card's balance. So if it's a $50 gift card, figure out how to get your bill to be $50, you know, plus the tip or whatever. And the same goes for coupons. So, you know, I'm sure you've heard the like save X dollars if you buy this many quantity of an item, or like buy one, get one free. So even though you're getting a better deal, you're still spending a higher net amount than you would have without that coupon or sale. And then on top of that, just like the free stuff fallacy, they're also reeling you into the store to potentially buy more things. So for example, if I get a coupon in the mail that's like, get this free new flavor of ice cream, or buy one, get one free of this flavor of ice cream, then when I go to the store chances are I'll probably buy more stuff than the ice cream because of the stuff that I have to walk by to get to it. So yeah, just be careful with coupons. You know, if it's for stuff that you're gonna buy anyway, coupons are great. Sign up for the rewards program, do whatever you gotta do to get those deals. But don't fall for the whole thing where it's like every time you get a coupon, you gotta go out and like buy that thing that's on the coupon. So overall, these are the 5 things that I would look out for out in the real world, because I know a lot of us are living in this kind of consumer state of mind day to day, where we're focused, you know, a lot on just how to get our money up, but we're not really focusing as hard on getting our spending down. And so I feel like one of the biggest tools for people getting started on their financial journey is to figure out all the different brainwashing, programming things in society there is that is getting you to spend more money than you normally would, because every dollar saved is a dollar towards your retirement, a dollar towards your savings, etc. So I just wanted to share these things with you because these things have been pretty game-changing for me in realizing how I can cut back on my spending and save money. If you guys found value in today's video, please give it a giant like down below. And if you want to see more content just like this, please hit that big fat red subscribe button down below as well with the little notification bell next to it. And yeah, that's about it. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.